the very beginning. We sort of got the idea of wanting to live aboard a sailboat and wanting to sail around the world from watching YouTubers.
Welcome to another episode of Sailing Indiana.
Hi guys!
We are not in the boat, as you can see. I'm trying to hold this and I don't have long arms. Yay!
Okay.
Alright, welcome to another episode of Sailing Indiana. As you will see, we are not actually on the boat, we are in the car.
We're in the car, we're on the road.
We're on the road. We are heading to the NEC Birmingham for the awesome BoatLife.
For the BoatLife event.
Oh no.
We don't have a tripod with
For
us.
the BoatLife event in Birmingham. We are heading there, which will be awesome. We're going to see people like Chasing Currents, see Matilda, Tom Cunliffe's there.
Yeah, we get the idea.
Okay, you get the idea. Yeah, Tom Cunliffe's there, Kenny McCabe. So there are some really awesome people from the sort of boating community, which we're going to be able to meet and talk to. Cool brands like Raymarine, B&G.
We're going to get an idea of all of the stuff that we need for the boat that we never knew we needed, and then we're going to see it all at the show. We're going to go, oh, this looks shiny and fancy, and
expensive.
Why don't we have that on our boat? And then we're going to come away and realise we need even more money than we
originally thought. Yeah. We've got our list of things that we need. Our shopping list. Life raft, e-pervs,
tender,
outboard, safety lines,
solar panels maybe.
Solar panels, water tank, literally the list goes on. Even a really good first aid kit would be a fantastic idea.
First aid's always good. We'll take you round and we'll show you a little bit of the show and see, for anyone that couldn't make it, what a boat show is like in the UK, and hopefully it's interesting for you, because it seems like it's going to be pretty interesting for us, so hopefully we're going to show you what it's all about.
See you there!
So this was the opening day, and as BoatLife ambassadors, our first job was to head to the Med Bar for a meet and greet with the other ambassadors. All like-minded liveaboards, with yachts, canal boats, and even a paddleboard. This was such a great opportunity for us, meeting up with our friends Bryn and Jade from Chasing Currents, Adam and Laura from Yellow Matilda, and also making new friends like Wes and Amy from BoatTime, who cruise the UK on their 50-foot narrowboat. We'll link all their accounts in the description, so be sure to give them a follow. We managed to have some really helpful conversations with our friends at Raymarine, discussing all the things we'll be needing for our round-the-world trip. We also got to meet the infamous Philander, owned and sailed by Katie McCabe, who in 2021 became the youngest person to circumnavigate Britain single-handedly at just 14 years old.
I've been really looking forward to sailing and going around Britain during the trip. So when I knew that in like half an hour, an hour's time, I was going to be finished, it was like the worst feeling in the world, because you just want to keep going, and it's sad, really.
Well, you're not the first person to feel that. Someone back in the first Golden Globe got to the end of sailing around the world and he just wanted to keep going, and he did.
In the end, there were about 20-something boats came out, including 2 lifeboats, so the big offshore lifeboat and the inshore lifeboat, which is amazing because everyone just came out to greet me in, which was really cool.
Now, you didn't just learn to sail last week. Tell us when you learned to sail, because I think your answer is you can't remember learning to sail.
Not really. Well...
We were out with the family. The chap in the cockpit with me is my son-in-law Dan, who is a man who is never perturbed by anything. I sometimes think there's something wrong with what's going around in his veins. He's so cool. He's amazing. And on this occasion, we were in Bembridge, which is a little harbour on the east side of the Isle of Wight. Some of you'll know it, and it's one of my favourite. And it really was blowing like the clappers. And while we were sitting there, suffering this gruesome experience, the rain and the hail were coming horizontally and were cutting our faces. And you can see we are not having a nice time. And I thought to myself, it's not been a good season, this. There have been a few bad days, and there haven't been many good ones. And I haven't been out much, really.
We were told that supply issues meant that there was not as many sailing yachts as we were expecting. The 2 that were there were these lovely Vicos, budget trailer sailors and well worth checking out. We met back up with Chasing Currents and thought we'd explore what life on the inland waterways might be like.
I've got to say, there is a decent amount of space. And this is
Nice headroom.
we don't get this on the side.
I bet you've got headroom to spare in here, Chris.
Oh, this is perfect for me. How about that?
That didn't do anything. Nothing to see here.
Well, it's in the name, Bryn.
Maybe tanks as well. The tanks should be low down, I'd have thought.
Wonder how much it costs though? Yeah.
You don't want it.
Few thousand. Someone's got to make the bed.
Just make the bed. Someone's been in that. How cool is that? Awesome. All good?
Yeah. Ready?
After you. Ooh, hi guys.
Hi there. Are we famous?
Oh, if you want to be, you can. If we've got your permission.
Just a small charge.
Oh yes.
Just 192,000, so goodbye.
Oh, that's not bad actually. Sorry, that's not bad. I told you. You could swing a cat.
For activities.
Activities. How about this?
So if we chip together.
Yeah.
Well, he said 192,
There you go. That's reasonable.
which is reasonable.
Do you know what? It's comparable to a house.
Oh, I like it. 100% is bigger than the house that I would have that I could afford.
Oh, cool. Hey.
What a tune.
Yeah, great music. Oh, storage. Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, actually.
Oh, this is the office.
Hello.
Oh my god. Bunk beds.
Oh, perfect. This is it.
Can we turn our beds into bunk beds?
Oh, yeah, keep it closed.
I said no power tools.
How you doing over there?
Really good. Okay.
Did I hear a drill?
Dale!
Power tools.
Dale, no power tools!
Oh, what?
No power tools!
Shared space in. You wouldn't get this in a yacht that was worth 200k, would you?
No.
I guess you haven't got ringing and sails and months and things to worry about, but
Kills.
kills, yeah.
Water dynamics.
We explored everything for a bit longer, and then that was the end of day 2. The next day, we would be getting ready for our on-stage appearance.
I think from the very beginning, we sort of got the idea of wanting to live aboard a sailboat and wanting to sail around the world from watching YouTubers and from watching influencers and from just being online and getting that sort of inspiration from people our sort of age who originally maybe didn't know anything about sailing and came into it for a life that was more sustainable and for a life that was off-grid potentially and just away from the norm. So to begin with, we had no experience whatsoever and we just thought this is the sort of life that we would like to live. So, okay, well we need to learn how to sail and that was the next thing for us. So this is the first time that we were on a sailing boat. And what we did first of all was go and do our novice to day skipper course. So that's in Gibraltar. And then
Well, that's not in Gibraltar.
2 months later, we bought a boat. So, and that is sunny Norfolk, on the Norfolk Broads where Indiana was found.
Oh, fantastic. So that's where the name comes from. And again, a really sturdy boat, nice big strong keel.
Yeah.
Nothing too racy. Keep it slow and steady.
Yeah, so we sort of went for the biggest boat that we could probably manage with the amount of experience that we didn't have. So it's a 37.5 foot, 1989, Gypsy 372. So if you go back one picture, that's Norfolk. And if you know anything about the Norfolk Broads, you probably wouldn't be sailing a fin keel boat around.
There's not a lot of water.
There's not much. So the first thing we did was get the boat
Very
out.
shallow, wasn't it?
Yeah, we didn't have much experience of sailing around. And actually the one time we did take it out, we crashed it into the dock because that was our first time taking the boat. I say we, it was me. So, and so we got it on the back of a lorry and got it down to Brighton on the south coast of the UK. And from there we had to really look at undertaking some maintenance and what we thought was buy a boat and go sailing, and that's what all these other YouTubers are doing, and that's how easy it looked. But yeah, when you buy a second-hand boat, it's not always as easy as that, and so we spent a long time replacing running rigging, standing rigging.
And how much did industry help, the suppliers that you bought things off? You literally said, look, we're not experienced sailors, please can you help us with this?
Yeah, you're fully dependent on everybody around you and the advice that you can get online and the industry and people that you can speak to. And so having a boat that is secondhand, there's a lot of stuff that you do need, and there's a lot of people that you need to speak to get you on the water. So, and then this is us on the water after all of that heartache of not being able to get the boat ready for sailing for 8 months.
Everything looks pretty ship-shape there. You got a little spring on, you got double sterns, and everything's looking great. Look at
Almost looks like we know what we're doing.
This is cows. So you went to the mecca of sailing, where the America's Cup started, the Royal Yacht Squadron, Cowes Week, and you decided to go and check that out.
As you know, for us it was just another marina, but apparently it's Cowes and you've got all of these amazing things there. But no, that was the reason we went. So it was Cowes, and we wanted to just achieve something that summer. Having all the engine issues and the rigging issues, we wanted to say, look, we can get the boat ready, go down to the Isle of Wight. We've achieved something this year.
And
So
by this time, when you start doing this and start posting that you're swapping pumps and engines and things out, how much of a following did you have?
I don't know. We don't. I mean, the following is growing, and it's of people that are sort of like-minded, or it's people that could give us advice and help us out. So things like taking the engine out of the boat, we have no experience with engine maintenance and what to do. So we've gained a lot of experience from the following and from people that have been along for the journey and that have been really kind to us.
So do you think for what you're doing, the first thing you need is just a can-do attitude?
Yeah, maybe a bit of stupidity and bravery kind of go. There's a fine
Some
line
blind
between
faith
the two, absolutely.
and a can-do attitude.
Yeah, and some YouTube tutorials and Yanmar engine manual, and just kind of go for it, really. Yeah.
And do you find working as a team, you know, your different skills support each other?
Yeah, definitely. We've not
Keep the show on the
thrown
road.
the engine at the other one yet, so it's okay.
Well, we look forward to talking to you in our group chat.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Again, amazing, and you know, power to you for just having a go and getting on the water, and we look forward to following you.
We have had an incredible time being ambassadors for BoatLife Live 2022, meeting and collaborating with so many people and so many cool industry brands. Are we famous now? We don't think so. But we have realised that we're part of an amazing community of like-minded people who all have each other's best interests at heart. Head to the BoatLife YouTube page to watch all of the incredible interviews that took place that weekend. And we'll see you next week.